And it does that, it costs extra. Can I touch it? You can also do this trick. Shake. Shake's easy. 25 million more. Okay, this is my bedroom, my Untitled bedroom, so
Immaculate, honey.
the color, change the heat, change everything, and then we just organized the closet just now. Over here we have the shoes. Shoes are here.
Yo. Yeah. I decided I'd vlog. You're not gonna get very many theatrics because yo girl here is trying to learn Premiere Pro, so yeah. I haven't been on the internet in a while and I thought I'd catch you guys up and kind of let you know what I've been up to. Yes, I'm wearing sunglasses, not because I'm fabulous, but because I have a headache and they help. But yeah, let me figure out a better spot to stick you so I don't have to hold you. Does this work? This works. I think this works. So yo, it is gonna be 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm just starting this vlog. I think I'm gonna take these off so I'm not being rude. My mother growing up told me it was rude to talk to people with your sunglasses on unless like the sun is blatantly there. And well, since we're inside, and I mean this is just a Christmas tree, I mean like, you know, so anyways, my headache's mostly gone. It's just anyways, so yeah, I haven't vlogged in a while, and I don't know if any of you follow me on my social medias, my Instagram or my Twitter. Those are the only places I post. I don't have a TikTok. I don't think I'm allowed to have a TikTok because, well, you know the company that I sued and lost to? Well, they own TikTok now. Yeah, so I don't have a TikTok, so that's why. Anyways, so update. I went back to the doctors recently and I did an update on my Instagram about it, and it was mainly for my mental health. I was just gonna wait till the pandemic was over, but my mental health and my depression got really bad again, and I saw a lot of people saying, being open about their mental health on social media and stuff, because you know that's the only way I get social interaction since I'm always at home. Like, I was at home before the pandemic because of my health issues, but yeah. Anyways, I saw a lot of people going to the doctors and getting meds and stuff, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to the doctors. So I went back and my doctor stuck me on Effexor, and it is helping me. But my doctor also did a ton of blood work, because remember, as you guys said, I told you in the past when I tried to go back to the doctors and I let my anxiety get in the way of that, and you know, a doctor gaslighting me, which doctors do that, let's just be real, keep it 100, that I haven't had a period since 2012, and I always thought it was because of the steroids that really bad GI doctor from hell, which I have a video on, link below. I'll link that for you. I was on a lot of steroids, and I was told that my period went away because of that, and that because I was on birth control pills that I was probably not going to have a period, and so my doctors always threw it away on that. Well, I eventually got off the birth control because I wanted to see if my period would come back, and it didn't. And I got told, well, you're in a lot of pain. Your body deals with a lot. So that's probably why you haven't had one. And so I accepted that. Well, this doctor, he thought that it was odd, and he ran a bunch of blood work on me. He ran, like, you would have thought he was a vampire. He wanted so many, sorry, my cane fell. It's always falling. He wanted so much blood work. So, my prolactin levels, which is a hormone, it's a hormone that females produce when they're pregnant and stuff. It makes you lactate. Well, mine were super, super high. Not like high, but like they were 400 and the normal range is like below 100. I can't remember the range. Maybe I'll stick it in here if I learn how to do that in Premiere Pro, but if not, you know, I'm not there yet. So yeah, this doctor did all the blood work and my prolactin levels came up elevated, and he said that it could be that I have a brain tumor on my pituitary, and so he sent me for an MRI, which I was supposed to have that MRI last Thursday, but the MRI machine decided to take a shit before I got there, and so I'm on the way to go get my MRI, which I hate MRIs now. They make me super fucking nervous, and I told this doctor, which was like, I was like, can I have an open MRI? Because regular MRIs make me feel like I'm being put into a coffin. And he was like, well, that's gonna take too long. You need to get in for this as soon as possible so we can make sure that there isn't something serious going on. Just take the next appointment. And he really freaked me out, and he goes, here, I will give you Xanax for your appointment. So I'm like, okay. So they called me on the way over there and was like, yeah, our machine took a shit, so the next time we can get you in is in a week. So that appointment is tomorrow. Yeah, I ended up, after that doctor, my doctor's appointment where he told me I might have a brain tumor, I was really, really, really freaked out. Like, I freaked out. Like, Patrick and my mom both took the rest of the day off, and I had a really hard time with it, and the Effexor wasn't doing anything. I called that doctor back, and he told me to take melatonin, but that really, to sleep at night, just to, you know, that the Effexor, you know, he had upped the dose at that appointment. He goes, I upped the dose. It should help you. Take some melatonin. And that didn't help. I had a nightmare that my head was being chopped off. So no, melatonin didn't work. So my insurance has a walk-in psychiatric clinic, and honestly, I recommend to anybody, if you are having a lot of anxiety, if you're having a really hard time right now, I have seen, now I live in Southern California, and I'm very fortunate that I have access to a walk-in psychiatric clinic, but there are walk-in psychiatric clinics available, and I've seen some where they're even open on Saturdays. Just Google your area and walk-in psychiatric clinic and see what pops up, and you even put in free walk-in psychiatric clinic. I've seen where there are psychiatric clinics. I'm in Riverside County. I'm out in the Coachella Valley, you guys know Coachella land, and they there are walk-in psychiatric clinics throughout the region. So just Google and see if you were lucky to have something like that in your area. If you're really struggling, because you can go in, you can talk to someone, they can prescribe you something and help you deal with this in a healthy, the right way. Because I was really struggling, and I wasn't gonna try and just, I have cats. That's Noe. You guys know Noe, right? If you're not new, that's Noe, my cat. He cries a lot, like a baby. It's yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I went to the walk-in psychiatric clinic to help, and because I was really having a hard time, and I was feeling frustrated because I felt like this was just another health problem. Like, you guys know I've had a lot of health issues. I have my back pain, I had all the GI crap, and I've had a really hard time with my back pain, and I've never, it just has gotten worse over the years. Duh. So, and duh. All I have is really like cannabis and stuff, which that's another thing I'm frustrated about with my doctor, but that I'll talk about later anyways. My doctor's not exactly a fan of the marijuana, but he's okay with it. But he doesn't want to send me to pain management because he thinks that that's just a means to an end, which I agree, but like, what am I supposed to do? And he really is pushing for, you know, physical therapy. He's not a fan of that so much, but I don't really care. I need something for my back pain. I have a lot of health problems, and that's very, very hard. And then it just seems like the elevated prolactin levels, whether it's a tumor or not, is just a whole new thing. So I went to the walk-in psychiatric clinic, and she gave me something to sleep, and she gave me something for when I have anxiety, which I've taken a few times, and it's helped. So I am waiting, what is it? The day after tomorrow. Sorry, I don't know why I told you tomorrow's my MRI. I think it's the day after tomorrow. Like I said, I have just been in a fog and in a daze with all this crap, and yeah. Positive note though, positive. One thing I recently started doing, and thank God I decided to do this because it's really helped take my mind off of that I might have a brain tumor, is I started learning Adobe, the different Adobe softwares, because I want to expand out my creativity. You guys know at the beginning of the year, I kind of made a New Year's resolution to expand out and doing more art and working on that, which I got me a sketchbook. Patrick got me a sketchbook for my birthday, and I have been learning and sketching and doing all kinds of stuff and working on my art. And I bought I got the subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud. So I've been learning, I've been going through Adobe's website and doing their tutorials for their beginner for Illustrator. And I've been learning how to do Illustrator while also sketching. And I got a sketchbook, like a book that goes through lessons, like beginner's drawing and stuff like that. And I've been going through that, trying to like refresh myself on some skills and whatnot. And it's been really good. I'm hoping that I can learn Illustrator enough to where I can start doing design on there, and then maybe make some of those designs into t-shirts and stuff, and expand Desert Mermaid out in that way. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's been helping keep my mind off of things. And so I'm also, along with other Adobe software, I'm gonna try learning Premiere Pro. I used to use Sony Vegas movie, I don't know. Yeah, I used to use something else, and I am ready to up my game. I want to do something new, and I got bored of that software, and I felt like I wanted to up my learning curve, and I wanted to, you know, expand out and learn and upgrade myself and evolve creativity. I just wanted to evolve my art, which is this channel, drawing, Instagram, pictures, photography, all that stuff, my visual stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and that's been helping keep my mind off of things. Yeah, so for the meantime, I probably won't have a whole lot of editing to my videos. My thumbnails will probably not be like they were before, but that's okay because we're evolving and we're growing and we're expanding and we're learning. And I kind of want to be able to show that evolution on my channel and look back at, look, Keisha, when you started Premiere Pro, you could barely do anything in it. And look where you went a couple months later. So I'm really excited about that. Been watching a lot of tutorials, and it's given me something positive to take my mind off of things. So yeah, that's just what I've been doing. I just wanted to, you know, update you and whatnot. I don't know where this video's going. I don't know if it's gonna be a vlog. I don't know when I'm gonna end it, but yeah. Just gonna try documenting what goes on with my health and everything, and take you along while documenting Googled some stuff about this brain tumor, side note, and it could be treated with medication. I just don't know, because all my doctor said was, you might have a tumor. And so I had to go home and Google it, and everything I Googled said it would be something called a Prolactinoma, and it would be treatable with medication depending on how big it is. But if not, there's a surgery I guess they can do where they go up your nose. So yeah, I hopefully that it's something that's treatable, and if it is, it might solve a lot of problems for me, might help me regulate my pain better. So I'm trying to be positive in that aspect. So yeah, at this point I'm talking a lot, and this is just this long ass video, and nobody is watching it because, well, nobody ever watches my channel really. I'm kind of invisible on YouTube, so yeah. Yeah. Today's the day. Fuck my life. So, yeah. You guys are kind of far away. Let me move you. Uno momento. Shit like this is not easy when you walk with a fucking cane. Yo, okay. What's up? Hi. So, welcome. It's Friday. I didn't vlog yesterday. I was on the phone with the insurance company and busy freaking out because I have my MRI today. So, I do have a prescription from my doctor that I can take when I get to the facility that's supposed to help me not feel so nervous about being put to a little hole the size of a coffin. I uploaded some of the footage on my phone from the other day. Not my phone, my camera. Lord, I'm gonna put these back on. I uploaded the stuff from my camera to the computer, and I thought while we're waiting here, and so I could keep my mind off stuff, we could do some editing on the Premiere Pro, or we could try to figure that out. I watched an intro video and they're like, you can do this, you can do that, which there was some pretty bomb ass features where I'm like, I couldn't do that in my other software. But I was also looking at it and I'm like, holy shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So we're going to be watching a lot of Adobe tutorials. We're going to be watching a lot of other people's tutorials on YouTube, and hope I'm able to figure this shit out, which I think would be really cool and fun to know how to do if I could figure this shit out. Thought I'd update you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to focus to work on the fucking computer. Sorry if I'm cussing too much for Susan, but fuck. Anyways, someone on Twitter gave me the great idea. Hold on, let me take my earbuds out. They're bugging. Someone gave me the great idea to put some lavender like on a cotton ball. What's with the fucking lighting? Oh, there we go. Put some lavender like on a cotton ball or something for the MRI. I have lavender, the cheap stuff from Walgreens, which works great. We have a diffuser that we put like essential oils in to make the house smell good. Up away from the cats. Keep those away from your pets. Essential oils and animals do not mix well, do not. Anyways, side tangent, but I took a little bit of lavender and I stuck it on the mask because I'm gonna probably have to wear my mask the entire time, and I'm gonna let it kind of like sit. I put it on a piece of paper or a paper towel and then kind of dabbed that on like the corners in the inside, and I can smell it, so I was gonna let it sit here and then it wouldn't be so strong on my face and wear that when I'm in the MRI. I might double mask and put this one on top of the other mask and kind of like fan them or something, but I thought that would be nicer. Yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Sorry, he was just really cute there. So yeah, I'm back from my MRI and went good. It was not as long as I thought it was. And which was cool is I realized when I got there, because the masks I had have a crimp on them, and I realized, oh crap, there's fucking metal in this shit. I'm gonna have to take the metal out. So I got 2 masks and I doubled it, but I pulled out the little crimp, which is basically just a twist tie that you would use to tie your fruit bag, you know, your produce at the grocery store. That's all it was. So I pulled that out in the parking lot, and I still got to wear my mask with the lavender, which helped. And the guy was actually impressed. He was like, you're not going to be able to wear your mask because of the thing, so, but you're going to be the only one in here, so it's cool. I can give you like a rag or something. And I go, well, I took the metal out, and he was like, cool, you can keep that on. So they put my head in like a cage, which was super uncomfortable, and I have like a headache from now. And they put me into the tube, and I made sure I had my eyes closed the entire time so I couldn't see myself in the little tube. But the medicine kicked in because I started to get kind of like when I first got put in it, but after the stuff kicked in, it was better. So Patrick went to go get dinner, and me and my mom are just chilling here by our tree with the cats and whatnot. So yeah, just wanted to update you. It went well, and it was not as long. They gave me an injection because it was, part of it was with contrast and without, so we'll see. I see my doctor Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday. So I won't get the results until then. I know that places are really weird about giving your results before you see your doctor because patients freak out or don't know what they're looking at, so I'll probably have to wait, but yeah. We're getting dinner. Patrick went to get dinner. I'm having a tuna melt, and we get these zucchini fries from this diner type place. They're really, really good, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I never know where to stick you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna put you on a tissue box. Wait. Okay, cool. Welcome to, it's Monday. I know, I've been like perpetually vlogging forever. Okay, so I got my reports back for my MRI, and I haven't talked to my doctor about it. I have that appointment tomorrow, but I got my reports back, and I'm gonna log into my thing and tell you what it said, because I do have something on my pituitary gland. I don't know much about radiology and how big these things are supposed to be, but to me, from what I saw, I was like, okay, that doesn't look like a big deal, because the MRI said the thing on my pituitary, which they said it's either a pituitary cyst or adenoma, and further studies are recommended by the radiologist who did the thing. So let me log in here. Uno momento, it's thinking. You log in and it's like, I gotta load, it's Monday. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, and I'm trying to see it on my phone. Let's see. It said, in the inferior aspect of the pituitary gland, mine, a non-enhancement, which I guess that's the thing, is seen measuring 0.6 by 0.3 by 0.6 centimeters. And yeah. And it is deviating part of my pituitary stalk to the left. Well, that's great. But on here it says that it's not like impinging on like the optic shit that goes to your eyes and stuff. It just, yeah. So it just says at the bottom, differential diagnosis includes a pituitary cyst versus pituitary adenoma, follow-up studies are recommended. So yeah, I have a brain tumor. I have a pituitary tumor. I have a brain tumor. Apparently I have a fucking brain tumor. Fuck. But like, fuck, really? Like, holy shit, another fucking thing. Like, I think because I've had time to kind of process that I might have a brain tumor, I have a fucking brain tumor. Thank God it's not that fucking big, but damn, like, oh my God. And I'm just like thinking, how long have I had this? Because I haven't had a menstrual cycle in years. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter now. Hopefully, from what I've seen online, because my doctor didn't really tell me anything about this. Hopefully he'll do this tomorrow. But, that I can just take medication to shrink it and that be it. So, yeah. I have a fucking brain tumor. So, yeah, that's awesome, right? Whoop whoop. It's not Monday. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday. Why the It's because I have a brain tumor. I don't know what day it is, but today is Tuesday. I know I haven't been like, I've been on and off with the vlogging. I've just been kind of trying to document me having a brain tumor. But today I have PT for the first time. I have my evaluation and then I go back after after the beginning of the year to start. Today is just my evaluation for my back. So I'm very, very excited about that. I'm looking forward to it because I haven't really done a whole lot of like, I've done walking for my exercise and that's about all I've done. I've tried to do other exercises here and there to work on my core and stuff, but it always ends up screwing up my back. So I'm really looking forward to being able to see someone who's gonna be like, do this exercise, it's okay, it's good for you. And I'm like, cool. So yeah, hopefully getting the adenoma thing taken care of, it'll help me lose weight easier too, you know. I've had a hard time with losing weight and stuff, so yeah. I'm just sitting here with Philip. Philip, say hi. Say hi to the mermaid. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, you're so cute. Say hi. Yeah, he basically sits on the couch with me all day. Yeah, he's cute. Focus. Focus. No one's focused in this house. Well, just Patrick, basically. He's the only one who's gonna... He's getting his degree in the fall, and I can't even get my YouTube channel to work, but that's okay. I know the problem. I can't be consistent, but hopefully. I'm getting everything together. I've been trying to get my shit together, so yeah. The other day, though, I know I didn't vlog it or anything, but I started going through the tutorials for Premiere Pro, so hopefully this video's editing is not that bad. But I really like Adobe's website. They have tutorials for everything, all their programs. They have beginner tutorials. They have like thousands of tutorials. So and they break it down really nice. They give you the practice files you can download so you can go along. They have the videos all broken up into like 3, 4, 5 minute chunklets. So it's easier chunklets. So it's easier for me to just go through or just like go through the same tutorial over and over again for an hour because I can't get my brain to focus on something. So it takes me like, it takes me like 10 times as long as most people to learn something, which is really sad, but hey, I'm trying. Go me. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and relax and stuff a little bit. I got my sacroiliac joint syndrome warrior shirt. Yeah. I don't know. I have SI joint pain, so yeah. BT. Get my jacket on. Patrick should be here soon. Again, I'm gonna leave you guys here because, you know, HIPAA and all that. But yeah, PT, I'm excited. So yeah, told the cats, oh, you guys can just nap while I go to PT. So I'll see you on the other side. I forgot to vlog when I got home. I changed. I'm in my, I just put a tank top on and I put my Vlogmas pants on. They're so comfortable. Sometimes in the morning when it's cold, because usually I wear like a nightgown to bed, because like, I don't know what it is, but when I sleep, I'm a hot sleeper. Like I'm like hot when I sleep. So like I usually wear like a nightgown to bed, and yeah, in the morning it's been cold, a little chilly, so I'll find these somewhere and I'll throw them on. They're so comfortable and like roomy and stuff. So yeah, I've just been hanging out, whatnot, waiting for everybody to get home. So I will show you what I learned at physical therapy. So she actually was showing me stretches and then showing me different things I could do to help realign my pelvis, because it's kind of twisted and out of place. Oh, you can see our tree, how pretty. And so I thought, brain fog, sorry, because I saw the tree and everything. That was bad. Anyways, she was showing me different things to help rotate, put my hips and my pelvis and help rotate it back and stuff. So she showed me some exercises, and I got some exercises here, and then I got some bands to help. So I'm excited to do that. I'm gonna start on that tomorrow, and I'm gonna incorporate that into my walking, which sometimes I just walk here in the house, but maybe tomorrow I'll actually go out for a walk, which sounds kind of nice, you know. I used to do that before it got hot, but now it's cool enough I can go do that. So, oh, that was not smart. But yeah, so I just want to update you on what I was doing. I've just been hanging out. Oh, sorry. I have a headache. I have a freaking headache. So I took some Tylenol for that, and yeah. So I've just been chilling, watching stuff on pituitary. They said it was either a cyst or an adenoma, so it sounded, but I should have further studies, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I wonder if they're going to make me do more MRIs. I hope not. I hope not. I hate those. Like, the one I just had was tolerable because it was so short, but like I don't like that shit, man, okay? Like, I don't want to be stuck in a little tube and feeling like I'm being put in a coffin for an hour. And then you get out and the guy's like, oh, I could have turned the fan on. I never know where to stick this shit. And I don't have my contacts in because my eyes are dry as shit, because even though it's winter time, I'm still hot in the house. I have problems regulating my temperature, so I'm always hot. So, hi. I should find a place to stick you. Uno momento. Let's see, do you guys want to sit on top of the Kleenex box again? The tissue box? Do you? Do you? I can stick you there. I can stick you there. Let's see. Let me move my pills, because I'm about to be on a ton of them, but... Okay, whoa. I don't know if it's in focus because of my vision, but, ooh, I got my stay-at-home, don't know if you can see it, club shirt on, so, yeah. So, I haven't ended the vlog, and I wanted to end this vlog with my update. I talked to my primary today about the report and the MRI, and he says it's a pituitary adenoma, which is not, I guess your pituitary is not exactly in your brain. It's like right there sitting next to your brain. Like, it's like between your pituitary is like right behind your eyes and your nose. And he said that it is a microadenoma. So it's a micropituitary adenoma. It's not big, so we got it before it got to be a macro, and you would have to have surgery and all that. But he said because it's small and it's not infringing on any, like, my brain, or I guess these adenomas can get so big to where they can start putting a lot of pressure on your optic nerve endings and your optic, something to do with your eyes. It'll put pressure on. It can make you go blind and give you eye damage. So you could have vision damage if they get that big. But mine's not that big, it's small. So I'm gonna go on medication to shrink it, and that should lower my prolactin levels here in the next 2 to 3 months, I think he said. Here in the next couple months. It'll take, he said, a while for it to kick in, but my prolactin levels should go down and I should get my period back, which that's gonna be, we're gonna do a whole vlog where I mask up and we go down to the drugstore and buy tampons and pads for the first time in almost 10 years. Yes, 33 and buying pads and tampons for the first time in almost 10 years. What the fuck? Yeah, so fun. I'm looking forward to that. It's been nice to not have that visitor coming by, but the good thing is, though, I should be able to lose weight easier. Remember, I've always had trouble losing weight, and I've always had this gut. Like, I've always had lower belly fat, in which apparently prolactin levels will cause. So he said that that's gonna help that lower the prolactin, and that'll help too with stress and anxiety, my metabolism, and it should also help me with you know, my energy levels. And I'm hoping that this will help me regulate my pain better, be able to regulate my pain better. Maybe I won't be in so much pain once my levels are at a normal level. So that's one of the other things I'm hoping for. I did my PT exercises this morning and I walked, but I had my appointment and I just wanted to update you on that. I would have filmed my appointment, but you know, I don't like filming my medical appointments and stuff because I'm in California. Excuse me, that was rude. Anyway, sorry. Little burp intermission, but yeah, brain fog, fuck. Don't worry, it'll come back to me. Wait for it. I'm in California, and California is a two-party consent state. So, California is a two-party consent state. So, I don't like to film my appointments. I don't like to record them. It's kind of, you know, like, it's illegal. So, anyways, and the other thing, too, is going to medical facilities and filming is actually, you're violating other people's privacy at medical facilities when you do that. I know when people are, I've seen other, like, vloggers and stuff, when they're in the hospital, sometimes they'll vlog because they're in their room by themselves. But I've seen other people where they're at, like, medical facilities and they're walking through and they're filming, and I'm seeing other people, and I don't know if they're patients or not, but yeah, it makes me feel weird. So I just thought I would talk about it with you guys. So I'm gonna go on meds for that. I also, after that appointment, had a home health coordinator call up. That's with the group that my primary's with. And because of my insurance, I qualify for their, like, home health program. And they're gonna help me kind of manage all of my medical stuff, because I got you guys know I have a fuck ton of shit going on. I have this PT for my back. I have my mental health. I am going to be going to see an ortho eventually once I am able to go get my x-rays done for my back. I have this pituitary adenoma thing now. So I'm going to be seeing an endocrinologist coming up. Yeah, that's the other thing. He's referring me to an endocrinologist that specializes in the adenomas. So I'm going to be going to that. I'm sure I'm missing something else, but I got a fuck ton of shit going on with my health. So they're going to help me manage all that, which is great. And hopefully with my overall health will start to improve in my life quality. One thing I wanted to end this video on is that even though we're in a pandemic, go to your doctor. Still keep your doctor's appointments. Don't try to put it off like I did at first. And honestly, I put it off at first because we didn't know what was going on with the pandemic, and it was probably good I waited a little bit till there was like procedures in place and people were wearing masks where I live and having to, you know, distance and stuff to make it, you know, safer getting to my medical appointments and going to, you know, having to go get labs done and procedures and stuff. But don't wait till all of this is over to go take care of your medical stuff. It's essential to you, because for me, if I had waited till the pandemic was over, which we're hoping to get a vaccine in spring of 21, it's been approved, and I think some people are starting to get it, essential workers. But we don't know how long it's going to take to get everybody vaccinated. And if I had just waited, it could have been by this time next year that I would have seen a doctor maybe. And this adenoma might have gotten to the point where it had to be operated with surgery, and it started damaging my vision and putting other pressure on other parts of my brain and damaging it, which could have been very serious. But because I went in and I got it early, it's not going to be serious. It's something that I can just take, you know, some like pills for, and it's gonna shrink and it's gonna help my overall health. And I've been having a lot of other issues that this isn't helping. One of the reasons why you guys know I'm afraid of doctors too, and I'm very anxious already. And before I went back to the doctors, I wasn't on anything for my anxiety and depression. So I was dealing with all of my health shit, my pain, and then, you know, I've had so many other things go on besides this pandemic shit. And I even say, like, you know, a lot of the traumas and things that I went through kind of prepared me for all this. But I had a lot going on, and I was just gonna try to wait it out at home. And I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys the other day when I started vlogging all this, but one of the people you guys know I follow is Alicia Marie. I like just saying Alicia because, like, okay, side note, my middle name's Marie, so whenever I hear someone call her Alicia Marie, because my name is Keisha Marie, when I was a kid and people called me Keisha Marie, it made me cringe. I don't know why, but it would bother me when people like Keisha Marie to me. So when I hear people say Alicia Marie to her, it kind of reminds me of that when I was a kid. So I'm like, but I know that's a me thing, and that's her YouTube name. So anyways, Alicia, all right, Alicia Marie, right? Alicia has talked a lot about her anxiety she has, and that she went to the doctors and got help for it during the pandemic, and that she was able to talk to her doctor online, and how it wasn't, you know, like a big deal to go and do this and get on medication for her anxiety, and that it was helping, and talking to a therapist, and she was able to manage it better. And you guys know I have been dealing with a lot, and my depression kind of hit me hard in the springtime, and I've been feeling really lonely, and she just made it seem like it was no big deal to go to the doctors and get help for this, you know. It's just no big deal. And it made it easier for me to make that appointment and go, because I heard someone else, and you guys know I don't have a lot of friends. I basically only talk to you guys and people on social media and my mom and Patrick. I have friends, but they're all busy. They have kids or careers, and it's different for me because here I am just hanging out, living the dream, I guess. I say that sarcastically. And I saw her and she was talking about it with Remy Ashton. She's on the podcast, their podcast, and I think Remy has talked about her anxieties too, but Alicia just made it seem like no big deal to go get on something, and it helped. And you guys know I had a really bad experience when I was back on Prozac and stuff, and so I was like, okay, well, I know that doesn't work, so I can just go back to the doctors and work with them, and it's fine, it's no big deal, and I'm not gonna, like, you know, like, something hard or tragic isn't gonna happen. And it just made it seem so much easier, and I'm really glad I did, because like I said, my doctor ran a bunch of blood work and we were able to find this pituitary thing, adenoma, and catch it before it got bigger or did something and made it worse. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, you know, like, too, like, sharing your story if you're comfortable with it, like I am right now. You never know who you're gonna impact with your story and what it might do for them, or make them, you know, be like, maybe I should go see my doctor. I did, and I not only got help for my anxiety and depression, but I also found out that I had something more serious going on and caught it before it could have been worse. So I just want to share that, and I'm going to end on that. So I think vlogs are going to be kind of different going forward. I want to try to get on doing just a weekly uploaded vlog, kind of documenting my life and my journey, not just with my health, but to, like, you know, I've been trying to get my life back together ever since I injured my back years ago, and I have dreams and goals that I still want to accomplish even though I'm disabled and very limited. And I want to document me trying to figure that out and trying to grow Desert Mermaid. As you know, I'm still at the very bottom. I'd like to make Desert Mermaid into, like, kind of a t-shirty apparel type line and do graphic design and stuff like that. I don't exactly know where I'm gonna go with that, but I know that somehow I want to incorporate my art and creativity, and I want to document that. So you'll see a progression of me, you know, growing and stuff, and I think it'll be cool to look back on these videos and see how far I've come. So I'm just gonna end on that. As always, I'm sending everybody lots of happy mermaid vibes and all my love. Remember, guys, just go to the doctors, make sure you're getting your yearly physicals, you're getting things checked out, because you never know what you might catch. And you might catch it so it doesn't become like a giant mess, you know? So I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.